What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be doing our first ever episode of our Smash or Pass College Football Ultimate Team Edition. Basically, me going through some guys that I think are an absolute smash for their price. To pass, probably a guy like Will Campbell, 600,000 coins. And he's just way overpriced. Now, we're going to start with some budget guys, some of these like 83, 82 overalls, and then work our way to the top. First guy I want to talk about is Chris Johnson, just the card overall. Not necessarily this 83 overall card, but this 83 overall card is the guy I'm going to spend some time talking about today. This card is 33,000 coins at the time I'm recording this. Now, could he go up? Could he go down by the time you guys see this? Absolutely. 83 overall with 84 speed for 30,000 coins. I think for his value is really solid. Definitely a guy that I would recommend picking up if you are really balling on a budget. Him or Marshall Faulk are two guys at the running back position at this 83 overall that I think are absolute smashes. It's the same thing, honestly, for all these 83 overall legends for 30,000 coins. When you're looking at them for 30,000 coins, why would you ever use a guy, I'm just going to throw out a name, like this Branch card? Branch is actually decent, right? He's actually decent, 83 speed, but he's going to be way overpriced compared to a Crabtree, compared to a guy like Chad Johnson. These guys at 83, 82 overalls, or even if you want to talk about them, yeah, these 82 overalls are absolute smashes. A budget card that's a big pass for me is a guy like Jordan James. I don't know what he really is doing for you guys on the field. CJ2K's got 84 speed, Jordan James only 82 speed, and the rest of his card isn't really good, and he's basically the exact same price, basically 30,000 coins. Jordan James, an absolute pass. Cornerbacks are so important right now in college football ultimate team, and if you're balling on a budget, you might be wondering, Ty, who are some solid corners that I could pick up? First guy is a big smash in Julian Humphrey for 30,000 coins. Again, I don't know if his price is going to stay down, but 30,000 coins for a card with 82 speed, 83 man coverage, 81 zone, 83 press. Just a card that's going to go out there and compete, and for his price, smash. And honestly, guys, as I'm looking at these 83 overalls, some more big-time smash spots is this Jeremiah Smith. When you're talking at the wide receiver position, he might be the biggest smash spot out here. The card is less, at the time I'm recording this, than 50,000 coins. And he's got 85 speed. An absolute big smash spot for Jeremiah Smith. I'd rather you guys spend 47,000 coins and get him, and I'll actually snipe him because I'm convinced I can sell him for 58,000. Even for 58,000, guys, he's a smash spot type of guy. This is a card that can go out there and compete at the highest level, no matter what your squad does look like. King Mac, another great smash spot, 85 speed, free safety. And him compared to some of the other free safeties in the game. Maybe there's probably these 85 overall core elites that are more expensive. But King Mac, 50,000 coins, I take it, man. 85 speed, pick up him, you pick up Jeremiah Smith for 100,000 coins combined. Your squad is going to level up in a big time way. So a lot of those guys that I just talked about were big time smashes. Let's talk about some passes. Let's talk about one from Iowa that I actually think this card is good in Quinn Schulte, especially if you do play a lot of zone. But he's just a pass. King Mac is 50,000 coins. Quinn Schulte right now is 206,000 coins. And I know people who are running this card. It's a hard pass for me. And that's the thing. When you're looking at all those 83 overall promo type cards, so, when you're looking at Conference Stories, when you're looking at Ultimate Alumni, all those cards are relatively cheap. And some of them are nearly just as good as these 85 overpriced core elites. Another big time pass spot, JJ Jones. He's only got 80 speed, but I'm going to make an example out of JJ Jones. When you can get Jeremiah Smith for 50,000 coins, that's way better than 83 overall. There's no reason to spend up on this 85 overall JJ Jones, who's not going to be nearly as good as Jeremiah Smith. Let's talk about our first smash spot at an 85 overall. It is going to be Jonathan Jefferson for 49,000 coins. Now, I don't love everything about Jonathan Jefferson. I don't necessarily love his finesse move. I wish his speed was a little bit higher. But he's got a good power move, good tackling, decent enough speed, good block shed. This card is really solid, especially at stopping the run and being a power rusher in college football 25 Ultimate Team. And the fact that he's only 50,000 coins to me is crazy. Definitely a smash spot. He's on my squad right now. A pass spot for me at this stage is Hunter Renfro. I don't hate this card at all, and he's honestly really cheap. But the thing for me with Hunter Renfro is for 60,000 coins, is Hunter Renfro better than Jeremiah Smith? That's the question you got to ask yourself, and for me, I think the cards are relatively similar. I'd maybe even give the nod to Jeremiah Smith. Thing about Jeremiah Smith is he's faster, going to be a better route runner, deep route runner, short route runner, maybe catching Hunter Renfro does have, but again, more expensive than Jeremiah Smith, and I just think Jeremiah Smith gives you a little bit more. An absolute smash spot is running back Todd Gurley right now. 58,000 coins for a running back that I think is a stud. And honestly, I'd rather you guys spend the extra coins and get a guy like Todd Gurley instead of 83 overall CJ 2K or Marshall Faulk, because he's good. I mean, he's got 84 speed. Obviously, more of a power back than anything, but he's got good speed, good trucking, good break tackle, good carrying. He is just an overall solid running back. Do I wish he was maybe more agile? Sure. But for 58,000 coins, Todd Gurley's a smash. Another big-time smash spot is Mike Evans. He is undisputed better than Jeremiah Smith, way better than Hunter Renfro. And right now is 68,000 coins. He's 6'5", 85 speed, great route runner, great catching. This card is nearly as good as the best wide receivers in the game. He is that level of good in college football Ultimate Team. And if there was one wide receiver I'd recommend you guys pick it up today, it would be Mike Evans. At this stage, guys, I'm going to have a big pass for Brandon Scherff. I know he's a good pass protector, but if you do run the ball at all, he struggles, and he's just way overpriced compared to some of these other offensive linemen. 80,000 coins. I just don't think he's ultimately worth it, and it's sad. I'm an Iowa guy, but I've got two pass spots for Iowans in college football 25 right now. Getting our last smash spot at the 85 overall, Pat White, still to this day one of my favorite quarterbacks in the game, and I know his throwing isn't great. It's not great. His accuracy leaves something to be desired, but he's got 85 speed, and that kills 85 throw power. Again, accuracy leaves something to be desired, but don't worry. Pat White can get the job done. So far we've talked about more of the cheaper options in college football Ultimate Team. Now we're going to be talking about the big ballers in college football Ultimate Team right now. And let's start with Vince Young, the legend card, the LTD card that did get released last Sunday. Right now, 470,000 coins. An absolute pass for Vince Young. I don't hate Vince Young. He throws the ball incredibly well, 84 speed. But when you're looking at this card compared to some other cards that I like at the quarterback position, he's just way overpriced still to this day. I'll pass on Vince Young. Will Anderson here from Alabama is a card I'm actually, at the time I recorded this, targeting to pick up. Right now, less than 100,000 coins, 190,000 coins, and I think this card is an absolute stud. And maybe I'm wrong, but he's got 84 speed, great block shed, good power move, great finesse move. To me, he's just a way better guy. He's like a way better Jonathan Jefferson, and maybe that's a bad comparison, but that's the way I look at a guy like Will Anderson. This card is an absolute stud. And for less than 200,000 coins, I just don't know how many times you're going to beat it. Will Anderson is an absolute smash for that price. I'm going to group all of these cornerbacks into one. Sauce Gardner, Sicario Davis, Jalen Ramsey, all of these cornerbacks right now in college football Ultimate Team are way overpriced. If you search by 86, 87s and you go by the cornerback position, all of these cards are overpriced right now and not worth the coins. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, Todd, what am I supposed to do? Pick up some 84, 85s right now because these corners are so overpriced. Even Surtain, who's not an LTD right now, in college football Ultimate Team, is 643,000 coins, and I think Surtain's good. But I'm telling you, for that price, that position, just chalk it. None of those cards are worth their price. Another guy that's an absolute pass is this Randy Moss. He's way overpriced. He's barely better than Mike Evans, and he's 500,000 coins. I'm not saying Mike Evans is better than him, so don't twist my words, but he's only slightly better than Mike Evans, and he's 500,000 coins. Big time pass, Randy. Big time pass. Let's do a couple more smashes for today. I think I might have already talked about him. Maybe I haven't. Lamar Jackson. Talk about him in basically every video. My best quarterback right now in college Ultimate Team is Lamar Jackson. 230,000 coins. Absolute smash spot for Lamar Jackson. Guy I picked up for my champs, for my gauntlet. Is the best quarterback in the game for a fraction of the price of Vince Young. Another smash spot, Micah Parsons. You want a great linebacker to add to your squad. 165,000 coins. Maybe even could snag him for cheaper if you can find a way to get a bid snipe. This card is fantastic. A card that I picked up, and he's been so good for me since I picked him up. I'm going to do 2 more smashes and then one last pass in this video. Saquon Barkley, a smash for 157,000 coins. I am one for Saquon Barkley. It's tough. But if you're going to spend up at that running back position, I think he is worth the price. I genuinely do. And because of that, I'll snipe this and resell it for more. Because I know Saquon's worth. I know he's worth. I know his worth. I know his worth. I know his worth. He is so much better than Todd Gurley. He isn't probably as good as CJ2K, but he's close. I mean, he's got 86 speed. He can run over everybody. This card is an absolute beast in college football Ultimate Team, and I would not be surprised if in a couple of days his price goes back over 200,000 coins. Like, that's how good Saquon Barkley is. That's how much confidence I have in this card. And is that snipe gonna make me a ton of coins? No, but it'll make me a couple thousand coins. And for Saquon, I'll take it. The last smash spot today has to be Colston Hill. It has to be, because this card has slowly went back up in price, but still, even for 146,000 coins, I do think is a smash. 84 speed, good route runner, great just kind of wide receiver at that tight end position. You could have got him for as cheap as 120 the other day when the market crash really did happen. But still, for 140, an absolute smash. Our last pass for today is Marcus Mariota. I don't see any reason to pick this card up for 300,000 coins when Lamar Jackson walks circles around Mariota. Lamar Jackson's faster, throws the ball just as good. If you're running Mariota, it's because you like Mariota. That's the honest truth, because Lamar Jackson's way better than this card, and this card is more expensive. It makes absolutely no sense to me. That's going to wrap it up for our first smash or pass video of the year. Obviously, there's more guys that could have been included, like Will Campbell is an absolute pass. A guy like Andrew Thomas might be a smash for his price. Bradley Chubb, pretty good price. Von Miller, pretty good price. But again, I can't go through each and every one of these guys, but hopefully it helps you guys get a better idea of who ultimately is worth picking up and who is not worth picking up. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you're new. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.